Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Antony and in today's video, I'm going to go through with you 10 different fashion design jobs that are out there. When I first left university, I had no idea about the different sectors of design. I kind of just thought I'd come out, start designing clothing and just go for it. Well, no. So this video really is great if you're just leaving university or just starting a career in fashion and trying to decide which direction that you want to go in with your design. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, especially that like button. You have no idea how much it helps promote my channel. Please also leave a comment. I like to chat to you guys and get to know you a little bit better and build this fashion community up. Alright, okay, let's just get straight in there and talk about the obvious ones. You've got menswear, women's wear and children's wear. These are the three staples when it comes to design. Now there are also different sections within these areas that I'm going to go through with you in a second, but really before you get into the design world you need to make a decision on where you want to place, whether it be men's, women's or children's. I started my career in men's, and it's not to say that once you choose that discipline you're going to be stuck in that forever. You can always expand, you can always learn and you can always grow. Now there are a few different categories within men's, women and children that you can really focus your design attention to. So where are they? Well, the first one is jersey designer. Now a jersey designer is basically the person who does the t-shirts and the graphics and the prints and all of that sort of stuff. Within a design team, a jersey wear department actually takes a lot of the money because jersey is cheap to make, yet it's high margin. So if you're a jersey designer, probably you're doing a lot of different designs. It's a very fast-paced area and you will be designing prints, graphics, fonts, typography, along with the shapes, the washes, and all of the treatments that goes on to garments. If you like a slower pace, jersey is not for you. It is a very fast-paced area. Now, in contrast to the fast-pacedness that is jersey, there is outerwear. Now, outerwear is a very detailed focused area. You will be designing jackets, coats, anything that you would be layering with, all of that sort of stuff you will be designing on outerwear. Now, as I say, it's very technical. You'll be working a lot with shape, you'll be working a lot with fabric, you'll be working a lot with trims and details. And as I say, outerwear is a slower pace when it comes to design. Jersey is very fast, outerwear is very slow because it takes a long time to design an outerwear piece, where with jersey, you can get something designed and in store within between 3 to 6 weeks. With outerwear, it takes a lot longer. Just the production time is around 12 weeks. The design time can be even longer because you have to think about a lot of details when it comes to outerwear. So if you are very detailed focused and you like a longer lead time, then outerwear is for you. The thing with outerwear is as well that winter is your busiest period. That's where you're going to take the majority of your money. You sometimes will overtake the jersey department with the amount of money that you'll be taking in winter. But in the summer, it is a lot slower. So in the summer, you'll be researching, you'll be really perfecting the styles, the shapes, the silhouettes, all of that sort of stuff. And in the winter, that's when it hits. That's when you need to go. The next area is tailoring. Now this is a very formal area. Again, it's all about the fabrics, it's all about the details, it's all about the small changes with tailoring. When it comes to trend, not much really moves forward a big chunk when it comes to tailoring. So it's all about their micro trends. It's all about the lapel shape. It's all about the shoulder fit. Is it relaxed? Is it structured? All of that sort of stuff. It's micro trends when it comes to tailoring. So if you're into that detail and you're into that more formal look, then tailoring could be for you. Now the next area is bottoms. So this is all your jeans, your trousers, your skirts, all of that sort of stuff. And again, it's very technical, it's very fabric orientated and it's very detail orientated, especially when you're designing new pockets, new fits. And again with this, just like outerwear, it's all about fabric, it's all about the details and it's all about the trims and making sure that these trousers look amazing. So if you're very similar, like you like a fast pace, yet you don't like kind of over technicalness of outerwear, then trousers and bottoms might be for you. The next one is knitwear. Now knitwear is very technical. There are even degrees about knitwear and it's very specialized. You have to know about gauges, you have to know about stitches, you have to know about knits, you have to know about different downs and all of that sort of stuff. And it's a very technical area to get into. Usually knitwear designers are very specialized. You wouldn't really move around a lot if you're a knitwear designer, but really with knitwear, it's all about the textures, it's all about the new techniques and all of that sort of stuff. So if you're really interested in textiles, knitwear might be for you, especially if you've come from a textile-based background. Okay, the next one is a shirt designer. So this is where you are designing shirts. And you'll be working with print, you'll be working with small geometrics, you'll be working with florals and paisleys and all of this stuff. Now, as I've said before, this is a very technical area. To be fair, all of the areas that I'm going to talk about are very technical. You do have to have a little bit of knowledge and training before you go into it, and that's why it's better to sort of start as an assistant designer and learn your way and progress through there. You'll be working with prints and all of that sort of stuff, which is the big bulk of the trend, but there are small micro trends that you need to pay attention to when you're designing shirts, which is the fit, it's the styling, and it's the way that the collars are and all of that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in print and graphics, you don't want to do the fast-pacedness that is jersey, then shirting again might be for you. Okay, so the next one is a loungewear designer. Now this is where you're designing pajamas and home loungewear kind of things. So you'll be designing hoodies, sweats, and all of that sort of stuff. So a loungewear designer is very similar to a jersey designer. You will be designing t-shirts, you'll be designing bottoms and all of that sort of stuff. But the level of print work, actually no, the level of print work is hard. I've been a loungewear designer in the past, and you do have to do intricate designs, you do have to do a lot of print work, but loungewear isn't as fast-paced as jersey design. Jersey is a whole year production, whereas loungewear is just a winter production as well. So you've got all of summer to do your research, and then winter is where you kick in and really start going. Again, with all the other areas, it's about playing with textures, it's about playing with fabrics, prints, and all of that sort of stuff. If you're interested in that, a loungewear designer might be for you. There's also a nice little bit of comedy when it comes to loungewear. You have to have a good sense of humour, because if you're working in a more fast fashion based area, then you will be doing slogans, you'll be doing jokes, you'll be doing puns and all of that sort of stuff. So if you've got a good personality, you're fun and you like to have a laugh, loungewear could be for you. Okay, so now we go on to my speciality, which is accessories. I started as a menswear accessories designer, and I progressed through, and now I also do women's wear accessories design, and more recently I've also ventured on doing clothing. So that'd be jersey and shirting, bottoms, tailoring, all of that sort of stuff. I have actually got a past in outerwear and tailoring as well, but accessories is my bread and butter. Accessories is what I do all the time. If you like variety, accessories is great. You'll not only be designing bags, you'll also be designing belts, wallets, hats, scarves, gloves, fragrances. Oh my god, there's so much that comes with accessories. There's so many little departments. It's a very varied role, and if you get bored easily, if you like to amalgamate loads of different things into one, accessories is a great option for you. You get a very varied role. Every day you're working on something different, and every day is completely different and fun. Accessories really is a great role for them people who want a varied experience. Another area is footwear. Now footwear again is very, very technical. People go to university specifically for footwear, so it is a very technical area, and it's very difficult to get into if you've not got a past in it. I have been really lucky because I have worked in footwear as well. When I worked at a fast fashion company, I came onto the accessories and they tagged on footwear as well, and I had a lot of support from the suppliers. They really helped me hone my skills, and they really helped me understand that area. But footwear is very trend led. You know, you have to be up with the styles, what is going on in trainers, what's going on in shoes, what's going on in formal wear, what's going on in all these different categories. Okay, and the last area that I'm going to talk about is haute couture. Now haute couture is very, very, very specialized. There are degrees that you can do. Mainly you would do a master's after your degree to work on haute couture. It's very pattern based, it's very sculptural, it's very silhouette driven, it's very conceptual. So if you are more of a conceptual designer, you don't really want to design for mass market, you want to design for the statements, you want to design for the spectacle, then haute couture could be for you. It is a very, very difficult area to get into. There's not many haute couture designers out there, and if you can get a job with one, then you are very, very lucky. I do have a few friends in the haute couture industry, and they have said that it's a very, very difficult pace to keep up with. It's long days, long nights. During fashion week, you'll be there pretty much sleeping on site. You have to be a good sewer, you have to be a good pattern cutter, you have to be a good draper. You know, it encompasses a lot of the stuff that you would be doing at university, a lot of the fun elements, but also it's a job. Now, as I've said, these are just some of the areas that you can go into if you want to get into fashion. Again, it's between men's, women's and children's wear, but as I've said, if you specialize in one of them areas, that does not limit you in the future to change areas. You can always do it as long as you're confident and as long long as you're positive. You can always go from men's to women's wear to children's wear if you want and if you've got the talent. You really need to look at yourself and think, what is something that I love doing? What is something I really enjoy? And then tailor your job search to that. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to click that beautiful red subscribe button down below. And please, please, please also check out my Etsy shop where you can buy cards and vectors to help support you in your everyday design life. And it really helps to support this channel. Alright, okay, thanks for watching. Alright, bye. Cha cha cha. Bye.